when I go to my bridge, I have my elbows far too high. Okay, so as I bridge, I now end up in a position where I'm in a high mount position. High mounts are awful because now when I bridge for a second time, nothing happens because his weight is no longer near my hip. Okay, so this then becomes a little bit more desperate. All right, so from high mount, we've got two options. We're not going to do the first one, but I'm just going to introduce this as something just to keep in your mind. Okay, and it's absolutely desperation. Okay, so we've taken a bad position, made it significantly worse. Okay, because now I can't really frame. Okay, my hands are in this position where I'm trying to be a defensive boxer without the ability to move. Okay, from a head position as well, it's really important we don't stick our head on the mat. Because if Jay hits me on the chin, that reverberates all the way through to the mat. My head doesn't move. Okay, and it may feel that that's a worse thing, but when your head's on the canvas and you're getting hit, it's really bad. So you need to still have your chin up, yeah, and look defensively. The elbows are going to help me get out of this position. Okay, so he's got his high mount, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving my hips and driving my elbows down. When we start Jiu-Jitsu, that feels like the worst pain you've ever felt in your life. But as you can see, Jay's okay about that. It still always hurts. So like you get like higher level Jiu-Jitsu guys like, oh, I don't know, it does. It does. You understand what the pain is. Okay, so when you're doing this to me, it's hurting me, but I understand what's happening, so I don't freak out. First couple of times someone drives their elbow into your thigh, it does feel like someone's, stolen your coat, taking your car keys and driven, to Paris or something. It just feels awful. Okay, so he's going to go high mount because we're not going to enforce bad position. Go up a little bit higher. Boom, there we go. So now my arms are kind of flailing. Okay, sorry, I've done this a bit wrong. So the one that we're not going to practice is this. It can work, yeah, and it does work, but it can put me into even worse positions. Okay, we're going to stick with this one, all right, which is bridge and elbows, helping pushing my body up. Rather than pain, it's there to push my body up, and then we go back into whatever. Don't know what that was. We jump for a second. Okay, we go back into our escapes. Okay, so get high mount, and then use that wiggle and the elbows to get you into a position where you're back into mid mount, and then we can start using the hips. Yeah, and then we've got a little bit of a drill. 1, 2, 3.